Welcome in, guys, to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video. This is your host, Just Call Me Text, and I'm back, and this time we're getting ready to claim S-Class Lee. Been working towards him pretty much, and I can finally be able to get him, level him up, and upgrade him so that he can be able to work on one of my defenses. So let's go ahead, get that nice little animation going. Yeah, boy. Bling. S-Class Lee. Yes. I will take it. Appreciate that. Alrighty. So let's go ahead to the roster. And we're going to go ahead. First thing you always want to do is lock your new S-Classes, just so you don't make a mistake and use them. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade his rush, okay, because he gains 50 AP on the first turn. He can be commanded turn 2. Alrighty, so we can go ahead and upgrade his adrenaline rush and his active. Alrighty, so taunt an enemy for 3 turns. All other enemies get negative 75 attack for 2 turns. This character gains 100% of their max AP. All right. Now, Lee already has a stocked weapon, which is reflect damage, being a great chance to deal 300% damage to the enemy. That is ridiculous. So we will definitely keep that for right now. I may 5-star that weapon and then do healing on here. Put fast healing on his weapon. I think that would be really good. Well, since he already has defense on his weapon, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna put a health set on him. So let's go ahead and see how can we be able to do this. Now we may, you know what, we'll run a defensive set on him, because I have the mods for that. So we'll go ahead and run this on him. Defense while stunned. So we'll go ahead and run this set on him. So I really don't want him to get taunted. So I will look for a taunt resist mod, because I want him to go off as fast as possible. So I need to find a taunt mod. And I know I have one, but yeah. So let's go ahead. We're gonna throw the taunt mod here. I know that's off trait, but we need it. And we're gonna go ahead and we're going to protect defensively against 39%. Let's see, it's probably our highest one right here. So we're gonna go ahead and protect defensively. Let's go ahead and level up this mod here. And then we're gonna do some theory crafting with teams. And I'll go into how I think he could be able to work on the teams. There we go. 53% taunt resist. That's what I'm talking about. Bam. Nice. 215. We was able to push that up. And we're going for this defense while stunned. Let's go ahead and do this. Tired of clicking. Let's see if this what we're gonna get. I hope we can get 30%. Let's see what they're gonna push for. Oh, 23%. That is really good. So he has some really good mods that are on him currently at this moment. So we have that there. The reason why I didn't have the you could resist normalize here, recover from that. So this is what we're gonna have on Lee. Now let's go ahead and level Lee up one. I always like to level them up at least 1 level, just to get them going at the start. So we have Lee ready to go. All we need is these weather journals. So we go ahead and grab some of those from the store. You should have those from the store, and if you don't, they've been giving us a lot of those lately. So I have some of those in my inventory too, so I can be able to go grab those so we can be able to level Lee up 1 level. So let's go ahead and grab those weathered journals. They're here in one of these boxes. There we go. Weathered journals. I think I needed 12 of them. Who knows? Right, and then we need the police shields. So let's go ahead and get those police shields. We need 5 of those, I believe. And Lee is good to go for another level. So let's go ahead and level Lee up. Need 4 more of those. All right, let's grab those. And then we're going to get into the theory crafting of who I think he will fit behind. And there's a couple of good leaders that I think he will fit behind. Even a off-trait leader that I believe he'll fit behind too. So we're going to go ahead and look at that. Once he's max level. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to level Lee up. Bam. So he's ready to go for 1 more level. So here's let's go ahead and do some theory crafting and look at who we will put a team with Lee in. Okay, now if you have the weapon set and some good mods, Laupo will make for a good leader. You can put Lee behind a Laupo lead, but what you will want this team to be here is a team that can do lots and lots of healing. So, and this team will also be a team that does taunts, and you want a lot of control within the team. Okay, so you could do a team like Laupo, put Lee behind the team, put your Tanya in the team. You'll definitely need a command toon, Rick, and one other toon. You could either use Rosita will work here for a defensive team. Rosita will work here if she has the right weapon, but you may want to use a person that doesn't have an attached weapon if your weapon's not upgraded fully, so you can be able to slot them in here. Michonne could go into this team if you have her. Jackie could go into the team too, because what you want to be able to do here is you want to be able to command these teams either turn 1, turn 2. Javier could go into this team if you have him instead of Jackie. There's just a couple of different things you can do. Now, what you want to be able to do here is try to make the team last 7 to 8 turns so that you can be able to wreck with your high power offense in war. That is the purpose here. So what we would do is we could put the trauma axe on him, but I'm gonna go ahead because I'm not concerned with Laupo rushing really quickly. What I want Laupo to be able to do is to be able to hold up on offense and defense. He has some good mods. And then right now at the start of every turn, apply a 10% defensive up to all allies in battle. So that is going to be that combination there. Now, as far as we go with Tanya, okay, so what we're going to put into Tanya's hand, because we do want people to be able to rush second turn, so we can put a all teammates receive bonus AP here. I could put the defensive weapon, but we're going to go ahead and get the bonus AP because now we're going to get 2 AP weapons here. And let's go ahead and look at the weapons. As you can see, Lee weapon has not been upgraded, but this is what we have here for Laupo and what we have for the rest of the guys. So for Laupo, we're protecting against Impair and Taunt for Laupo. We also have the AP Drain here, which gives us 31, which is really close to taking away a whole turn here. So we have that for Laupo, and the weapon in his hand, stun an enemy at the start of the battle, apply 10% up. We could do that. I could also put the healing stun weapon in Laupo's hand here because that'll work if somebody has a traitor on their offensive team. So we have defense up in here and HP on Laupo. Now, with the weapon here with Lee, obviously we saw this 30%, the reflect damage. We saw the mods that we put on Lee here. Why? Because if he gets stunned, I want him to have defense to be able to outlast those stuns. Taunt an enemy for 3 turns. All other teammates get 75% attack. Turn 1, he's going to gain 50%. He'll be able to be rushed turn 2. That's why we put the command in the team. So we're going to go here to the command, and this is what Rick has on his weapons. 1225 bonus AP, huge bonus to AP when taking damage, 48% health. He's here for one reason. Now, we don't want Rick stunned or taunted, so that's why we have that. We have the reflect damage on him, and Rick is cool and ready to go with that help revive if we need that. Now, we have Tanya here. I have her going turn 3 to regain up to 50% of her max HP and recover from heal reduction. Tanya can also be able to go off turn 2, depends on Tanya, or we could also have Tanya go off. We could have Lee go off, or it could be Jackie, either one of them. So this is what we have here with Tanya. These are her mods. We're protecting against stun, and we're protecting against impair here. So that's what we're looking at with the reflect damage mod here with Tanya, and she got the bonus HP, fast healing, HP, and defense on the weapon. Now, this is what we have for Jackie. Jackie has a 40%, because we have a weapon switched to her hand. She has a 40% bonus defense here when taking damage, fast healing up, right? 38% HP. This is one weapon that we have for Jackie, but Jackie's stock weapon is this, and this is the one that we're running. 40% HP, 36% defense, 75% chance to resist stun and confuse, and we have fast healing. So if she's resisting stun and confuse with Jackie, let's go ahead and look at her mods here. I have disarm because I don't want her being disarmed, and I have her protecting against taunt, reflect mod with some HP there because she already runs defense on when she's on her as a leader, and then we have some defense against strong. So it's a pretty good team here, pretty good defensive team. This team will be able to hold up 6-7 turns, and this will be good for everybody, for your attack team, so that you'll be able to get your attack off. Now, the reason why this will work also too is because this character and up to 2 teammates get focused and plus 100% normalized resistance for 3 turns, so they can't be normalized. Okay, so what you're going to see is you're going to see those characters that can't be normalized being able to do their actives, being able to go off quicker, so this is just one team that you can be able to put Lee in theory. Now, that's team 1. Here's another team here that I will put Lee in, okay? Because, we want to go ahead against Jackie. Now, we do have Magna out there, and we do have Michonne on teams that, things can be worked around, and Jackie is not as strong as she used to be, but she's still a viable challenge for everyone. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to have Jackie, we're going to have Tanya here, right? I'm going to also put Lee into this team because Lee is going to be here. All right, so this gives me 3 solid yellow tunes. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and put the weapon bonus HP weapon in her hand. Now, see, I also have 2 other weapons here where you can regain HP and everything of that nature. So what I would do is, this could be an all yellow defensive team. You can do it that way too. Barker will fit in this team here, but you want people who can have a fast rush. So what I would do is here I will put a Lee in this team. Why? Because I am just a major fan of having a command tune on defense so that you can rush earlier, right? And Lee pretty much holds up his own on whatever team he's in. Now, what I would do here is, for a little bit of offensive push, I will put Arv here, and I will give Arv this other AP weapon. So now we have 3 fast healing weapons going at one time, okay? And Lee, when you 5-star Lee weapon, Lee can hold another fast healing. So now what you have here in this dynamic, you got the confuse first turn, going to enemies. You have the HP that's giving you the boost for the characters here. You got the heals coming, you got the cleanse coming, you got the normalize coming. and you got the cleanse from Normalize from Rick. So this dynamic will work out, and you have a little bit of attack power from RF with these 8% AP weapons also as well, because that's the weapon that he's holding in his hand too. So you got that bonus HP and 8% weapon here. You got the bonus HP, bonus AP, and a fast healing weapon there. So you'll see that these guys are going to go off turn 2 because they are all 66% AP. 66%. Lee is not, we're not concerned with Lee. Tanya 66% AP, RF 66% AP rush, and Lee is also 66% AP. So you'll get these guys going off a lot faster. So these are 2 teams that I'm thinking about using them in. Once I get Javier, we'll go ahead and do some theory crafting for Javier, and just let me know down in the comments what other theory crafting teams you would like to see, and we can go ahead and put those together. All green teams, all blue teams, all yellow teams, some quirky teams that you just could be able to have fun with. Just let me know. I could definitely be able to put that together here. If you also have any ideas that you would like me to share, video of tunes that you have worked on and would like to share, just let me know. Hit me up with that on my email, and we can be able to go ahead and get you on the channel as well. I just want to give a shout out to Golden Spidey, one of my faction mates, who came up with this idea. He's a really good team builder, gives me great ideas and things of that nature, man. I just want to also give a shout out to the community. Thank you guys for the support. Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell so you don't miss not one Walking Dead Road to Survival videos. This is your host, Just Call Me Tex. Peace.